I tried to build the perfect NFL team using only a paper football if it was 1976. I worked my way from right to left with all 28 NFL helmets covered. That means the Bears' Jack Pardee is this team's head coach. He went 7-7 in 76. In his second of 3 years in Chicago, he had his most success coaching the Oilers in the early 90s. Definitely not off to the greatest of starts with this perfect team build until the 1976 Super Bowl champions entered the chat. The Raiders only lost one game that year under head coach John Madden. Too bad that helmet didn't show up on attempt number 1. This perfect team takes another down tick with the 76 Saints offensive line, who gave up 51 sacks in only 14 games protecting 3 quarterbacks. Yikes. The first individual player on this team doesn't make things any better, playing for the 3-11 Jets. Lucky me, I get to choose any wide receiver, running back, or tight end, and Clark Gaines appeared to be the most productive player on this offense. Lock him in. The Cowboys tight end in 1976 was Billy Joe Dupree. He averaged 16.2 yards per reception, catching 42 passes from Roger Staubach. The Cowboys won the NFC East that year. Wide receiver 2 on this team is the wide receiver 2 for the Giants in 1976, Walker Gillette. He only had 263 yards and 2 touchdowns on a team that went 3-11. They finished last in the NFC East. Our wide receiver 1 played for the Falcons. Alfred Jenkins caught 6 touchdowns to go with 710 yards on a 4-10 Atlanta team. Yeah, things did not go well with this perfect team build. Our RB2 is Roosevelt Leaks, who had 445 yards with the Baltimore Colts. He did have 7 touchdowns, so there's that. The RB1 on this team is a guy named Booby Clark. Now, he is listed as a fullback on the Bengals, but this team needs all the help it can get, okay? In 76, he averaged 4.4 yards per carry and had 671 yards to go with 7 touchdowns. This perfect team's quarterback is the Chiefs' Mike Livingston. He led Kansas City to a 5-9 record with 12 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and nearly 2,700 yards.